Hello everybody, welcome back, youtube.com/geekaloud for another Let's Install. Today it is Shift 87 installing into Steam, and I need to send a big shout out and thank you to the developers for supplying the key, making this very install possible. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. I can tell you, Shift 87 is 6.8 gigabytes. Let's take a quick look at gameplay before diving into the settings menu, shall we? Installed right here, youtube.com/geekaloud, Shift 87. Let's jump on in, find the settings menu and make any recommendations for changes. Okay, here we are at the main menu for Shift 87. Let's go ahead, open the settings menu and make any recommendations for changes. Text language English, yes thanks. Show crosshair dot, I'll leave it off. If you suffer from motion sickness though, enable crosshair dot. It'll just help you hopefully minimize some of the negative sensations of motion sickness. Toggle crouch on, yes thanks. Smooth look on, yes. Field of view, I love taking field of view for a walk all the way to the right, making it wide as possible, which in Shift 87 is 90 degrees. You'd think it'd be 87. Dynamic sprint field of view on, sure. Enlargement of subtitles, leave it to 0. And that's it for the game settings. Keyboard, we'll take a quick look, though I won't change anything. Standard sort of options there. Control sensitivity, I'll leave it at default vibration on, thank you. I don't wish to invert the look. Interact with X, crouch with Y. Crouch should be B, surely. I'm going to change crouch to B. Interact, I want to make that A, and report anomaly will make it X. Sprint left stick in is fine. We'll leave those. Graphics. Now, I'm not going to go through and make recommendations for changes here, as this is entirely dependent on your settings, your system, excuse me, your hardware configuration, but we'll have a look at our options. We have frame rate, we have resolution. Let's go for 60 frames a second, thank you. Full screen on, dynamic resolution on, sure. Brightness at 70% is fine. Now, all these settings obviously based on your hardware, graphics, and CPU, obviously. I'll leave them as the defaults. Shadows, fog, materials, blur, motion blur. Motion blur, I'm going to go ahead and turn off entirely. I'm not a fan of it. Everything else can stay on. Medium, VSync on, yes. 60 frames a second. And anti-aliasing, all important. Audio, leave everything at full. And the only other note I need to make is that I've pulled out the music as this video is going on YouTube, and I wanted to avoid any potential copyright strikes. I don't recommend you change that setting though. And that is it for the settings within Shift 87. Let's bounce back now to the Steam dashboard, big picture mode, and wrap up this video with the particulars, install size and version number. Okay, here we are back at the Steam main menu. Let's go ahead and find the particulars. I can tell you Shift 87 is currently 6.8 gigabytes. And I can tell you the build ID is currently 15123.509. That is the closest I can find to a version number. Thank you very much for watching another Let's Install right here on Geek Aloud. What else can you do with the channel? Like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it. Oh, that was luck. Hey, that's not it.
donkey.
Archie Donkey.